guys. It's still the second. Had sucked up 154 of them flying termites in here in the vacuum cleaner. And then outside we had a cloud burst while I was doing that. It lasted just a couple minutes, and it knocked down a good 50 just in the driveway out there. So these things are swarming now. I'm glad the rain knocked them down. But I wanted to let you guys know another thing. I'm going to try to get it in the description for some of you guys that are, subscribers and watchers for the Telegram, it's called. And if you can get on there, I'm Rick Shaw, Philippines, and then my phone number. I think you can find me that way. Phone number's in the thing. I don't know if it's in the description or not, but tried to put the email, and it didn't work. It would only take a number. But I can send lots of information on that. I had some stuff I put on Facebook that was completely squashed immediately. They wouldn't even post it. Got a lot of things about this JAB that's going on. So, you got to take this stuff. Think about it. Think hard about doing this, because there's so many red flags about it. One of the things that really got me was Tropical Tim's wife came in, and she had gotten 2 and all her paperwork for it. But when she went to the airport in the States and also got here and the queue here and all that kind of stuff, nobody wanted it. They didn't even care about it. Even though she had here, wanted to show it to them, nobody cared. And I'm thinking, this is just a theory, I could be wrong, but I'm thinking if they would accept that, then they couldn't put you in the queue and can't make any money. See? Government's fine as long as they're making money. They don't care if you do. They talk about conspiracy theories. Biggest conspiracy theory I ever heard about was that the government cares about you. Anybody who thinks that, you're out there. You're way out there. But that's my thought on that. But there's so many other red flags. One of the things I see now in the States, they're having a lottery. If you get the JAB, you could win chance to win $1 million. Or they want to give you something for free. I've even seen in a couple of states where if you're in prison, they'll knock half of your sentence off if you get the JAB. Guys, what's going on? Another thing I heard of. We know somebody who got the flu. This is in the States now. And they were pushing to get the JAB. I have never heard of anyone in my life that had the FLU and then any medical professional or body would come out and say, you've got to get the JAB now. They don't do that. Well, this is all stuff that this is with this thing. And somebody, all these people get on here and they hit me real hard. I don't know why. I'm anti, for sure. Okay, anti-JAB. Why they hate me so much? Why are they jumping all over me, telling me I'm stupid and all this stuff? If you want to go out and buy a Ford, I don't care. Or I'm a Chevy guy. Buy your Ford, I don't care, and I'll buy my Chevy. So what's the deal with this now? With this JAB, people are going to jump all over you for not getting it and tell you you're crazy and all this weird stuff. That's something weird with that. It's just really strange. I'm also seeing that they're doing, people are going into the States from different parts of the world just to get the JAB. I'm telling you, I'm not liking how they're doing things. But the people who are getting it because they think it's going to help them with the travel, it's not. From what I'm seeing so far, it's not going to help you at all. And like this country, they're just not getting them out there. They're charging $4,000 right now for the test for it. That's the PCR, and it's that's a faulty one anyway. I mean, it's in the newspapers here are even publishing articles about that it's faulty, and it was okay. But I would like to see somebody. I get a lot of people telling me, "Oh no, it's been tested," and even on the Facebook when they put a thing that vaccines are tested, they say they're tested. Yeah, they are. But somebody show me where this one was. So put it out there on the information. Put a link. Put a link in the comments or something. Somebody because what I'm seeing everywhere is that it is experimental. It was run through on an emergency deal, and it's totally experimental. So, guys, somebody show me where this is, because apparently I'm uninformed about that. I get some people jumping all over my stuff saying, "You nutbag, it's been tested." I think it's being tested on people. The lab rats are happy because it doesn't have to be tested on them. I've seen a thing on there about the ferrets, where they were using ferrets. I never heard of that before, so that could be misinformation. I don't know. But they said that they were testing on ferrets, but they had to quit because all of them were dying. But still, I'm going to hit this again. I said this before in another video, but there was a washing machine in England that it would catch on fire, and they knew it was like 1 in 70,000 was causing damage, so they recalled all of them because of 1 in 70,000. Now, this JAB that they're getting, there's news coming out that it's 1 in 1,000 are having serious adverse effects. And I think the reporting on that isn't happening like it should. So why aren't they recalling these? They're pushing them more. They're pushing them more. And places are want to give you donuts if you get it. Now they're starting to say little kids can get it. This is something it's 1% or less chance of something bad happening. It's usually old folks. So it personally. I'll do my best to fight against getting it, period. I just don't want anything to do with it. The jury's out for me, and if you guys want to think I'm some kind of a nutbag, knock yourself out. You should use your own head and start looking into this instead of watching the stupid boob tube. They call it programming for a reason. I had a Chinese friend where I used to live, and he used to tease me. He says, "Oh, you American, you're so stupid. You watch the news all the time. You're stupid." He would really rank on me. But you look at the news. What do you see even here in the Philippines? What do you see on the news? It's constant reports, numbers of this thing, and this is a year now. This is over a year of this. Is this ever going to change? Is this what we're going to have to deal with for the rest of our lives? There's so many lockdowns happening here now. Liquor bans, lockdowns. People are getting on Facebook. These are trolls, I think. And they're saying, "Please lock down our city. Lock this down, blah, 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 blah." But every Filipino I talk to, they're not buying it. We got one friend down south that they locked down this huge area, so they got people that are watching for the cops, and when the cops come, they start hollering, "Oh, the cops are coming," and everybody gets their shit on and goes and hides until they go through, and then they come out and do whatever they're going to do. They got fiestas coming up. The majority aren't buying it, and the people aren't wanting it. You look at all this stuff, and they say hospitals are overrun and all this stuff. Well, I tell you, I know one thing here in Manila. I've been here for 8 years, and every time we've gone down to Manila, that hospital's been backed up like crazy. I just saw a thing. I posted it on my Facebook. You'll have to scroll down a little bit to find it, but because of no COVID tests, some pregnant woman had to have her baby right out there in the grass outside because they wouldn't let her in. This stuff is just absurd, and it's not stopping. It's not stopping, and I see different numbers of things that sicknesses and diseases that are killing people, and it's down on the list. It's like one of the lowest things on the list. There's all kinds of other things that are killing people, but nobody's doing anything about that. Where's the different jabs for that? Why isn't somebody working on something for TB to stop people from getting that? If the GOVT really cared so much about you, I would see them banning smokes. Absolutely no smokes. Can't buy them. Sorry, can't have them. You know, that if they really cared, if they were, you know, looking after you, but nobody wants a nanny state. But why are they nannying us now? They're lording over us in this world. You're not free, people. You're not free. These people who got in charge are just pushing this narrative. What forces are arrayed against them to make them do this? There's something going on, guys. This is bigger than anyone thinks. So, just the only one who can fight this battle for us is the good Lord above. So you better drop to your knees and pray to him, because we ain't getting out of this without him. So pray for each other. Rick Shaw.